Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video I am going to go over my first ever TOPPS CGC submission. In fact, I think it's only my third CGC submission that I've ever sent in, but I'm going to show you guys what they did that Papa PSA could not do. Before I do that, I did forget to mention Unlisted Leaf. He left me with this really cool Charizard V. I do not have this one in my collection. Not yet anyways. Maybe I'll try to grade his and see if I can get a 10 out of it. And then I also had this. I forgot to tell you guys. I opened up 2 heavy Team Rocket First Edition packs from Dan at the Collecticon. And you guessed it. This is what I opened up. I got an OC Dark Muck. But the 2 hollows I pulled were Dark Weezing and Here Comes Team Rocket. Man, that was a dud. But you know what? Better me than, you know, some random person. Because I just went over to Old School Pokemon right after that, and I haggled off $1,000 anyways off of that base first edition pack. Don't tell him. Now let's jump into that CGC submission. So, what did they do that PSA said they did not have the capability to do? So, if you look right here, this is the TOPPS Charizard, right? It says that, obviously, but then you have Series 1 through 6. So it's actually talking about how there's 6 different print runs that they're working with, and it actually says first print on here. So when I was working with PSA, trying to get them to recognize all the different TOPPS Charizards, they basically told me that they couldn't do it. It would be such an internal issue to have them identify that many different types of Charizards or card, you know, just print runs in general for TOPPS. And then on top of that, it would even be a bigger headache, you know, trying to work with people who had their stuff mislabeled. So they told me they couldn't do it. Now, with CGC, they said that they could. So I sent them all of the TOPPS Charizards that I had, that I wanted to have graded, that I got in that deal for the 4 chromes. If you remember, I bought the regular chrome, Spectra, Sparkle, Techno, all PSA 10, and then ungraded were all of the other Charizards minus the 5th print, which I'm going to show you guys that I did end up picking up. And so I sent in all of those. These were from Unlimited Spaghetti, and he kept, you know, the very best copies. And you can see right here, I mean, pulled a 9.5 on this first print one. First print refers to the blue logo TOPPS, and that's for the non-hollow. Now, you can see back here, it's got blue again. This is also first print, but it says silver foil. You can see that it's holographic. And then we also have rainbow foil, so you can kind of see the difference in the holographic pattern there. Now PSA does recognize the difference between silver and rainbow, but they don't between first, second, third, fourth, fifth, you know, and so forth. All of these have the blue logo. That's how you can identify the first print for TOPPS. You got a 9.5, 9.5, and a pristine 10. Definitely happy with that. Alright, now let's move on to the second print. So for those of you who didn't see that video where I talked about these, this will be a little bit of an information blast on just TOPPS series. So we have second print. Second print is this black logo. You can see it right there. And here we have a pristine second print silver foil. It's got the black logo as well. Beautiful, isn't it? 9, 10. And then we also have the rainbow foil. And a lot of times you can tell this apart by looking at the hollow, like the foil pattern. You can see these have like these rays, because you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. I'm going to leave these right here. So we've got the second print there. Now, move on to the third print. This has a green logo for the non-hollow. And then for the hollow, it actually has that black logo again. So when it comes to the hollows, you do have the regular and the rainbow, but instead of matching up with the non-hollow, like this one has a green, they stick with the black. So the way that you can tell them apart is the actual hollow pattern. So like these, they had the rays. You can kind of see how those are beaming out. And then this one has like the little flames, or whatever you want to call it. I've heard them called different things along the way. And you can kind of see how it's got that texture in there. So this is your third print. You got the silver, rainbow, you have the regular. The 8.5 is the lowest so far. Now we move on to fourth print. Look at that, a perfect 10. Isn't that not beautiful? On a Charizard. Got the red logo. Then we also have the silver foil and the rainbow foil, and again these will have the black logo Topps. It won't match the red, but there is a difference. You can tell with the texture. They have these little bullseyes. You got the silver and the rainbow. So you got a 9.5, and then we have another pristine 10. And again, these were all the ones that came straight from Unlimited Spaghetti. He kept the best condition quite a bit, and I paid a lot for these. Now next up we have 5th print, and the reason I'm jumping straight to the silver foil is because, as I understand it, you can see right here it's got the black tops. There is a non-hollow for this. However, if you guys remember, 2nd print also has a black logo. So the non-hollow for 5th print is no different than the 2nd print. Supposedly it's exactly the same. They do have 5th print, you know, just the regular non-hollow in their system, but I'm not sure that you could tell an actual difference. I'd love to see someone open up one of these packs or show me a difference if you can. So that's why I don't have that in my collection for the 5th print. And then as far as I can tell, there is no rainbow foil as well. So it's just the silver foil and the non-hollow, and then only the silver foil you can tell the difference. This one I did not get from Unlimited Spaghetti. I got lucky on eBay. I found it for like 50 bucks. And the reason I got a 6 was because it had that bend right there. But I would love to get another one of these in better condition. And like I said, the reason you can tell that this is 5th print is because it has the black logo, but then it has the regular non-textured foil. So like the black logo, if it was 2nd print, it would have these rays coming out. But since it's smooth, like the 1st print, which had the blue logo, we know that it's not actually either 2nd print or 1st print. So it has qualities on the back. The black logo of a 2nd print has qualities on the front with no texture to the hollow of a 1st print. That's how you know it's 5th print. And then last we have the UK edition, which we have a non-hollow right here. Got the pristine 10, and then we have the silver foil, and as far as I know there is no rainbow foil for this one as well. At least that's what I was told. And on these you can tell the difference because it has the blue logo just like the 1st print. However, if you look up top, like the text is different colors, so is that, and it has the circular seal, the international seal, versus the original. And then similarly, it has like a regular silver foil, no texture or anything to it. You've got the blue logo, but it has the international seal up top. So this is the main area that you're looking for if you're trying to identify the UK print. Alright, there it is. There's the 6 different editions. Now I'm going to go into the rest of the stuff that I had graded that was just kind of random. Basically, I had a lot of cards that I picked out that I wanted to have graded. So here I thought this one was really cool. We had the Mewtwo and the Mew. Got the Charizard, the Gyarados, Pikachu. They're all flying through, and it's holographic, so that was really cool. Pulled the 8.5. Next up, I always like the artwork on this one. Let's see if I can rub that off a little bit. We've got the Charizard carrying, you know, all of them. This one pulled the 9 with the silver foil. Then we have the tail end of the race. We have the Charizard there. And a lot of these, they have like these minor chipping issues around the edges, so I totally get these grades. But I wanted to just kind of have these graded. I believe this one, yeah, you can kind of see where there's like a little crack through the hollow foil there. But other than that, these were pretty much pulled straight from packs. Next up we have round 1 equals defeat, and you have there all 3 of the starters. These were the clone ones from Mewtwo Strike Backs, and then you have the Mewtwo there as well. Next up we have a Pc3 Charizard Tops, and the reason this one got an 8.5, I guess show you, might have had to do with the fact that it was miscut, maybe not. What's funny enough is when I sent this one in, I didn't even notice that it was miscut, so I'm glad that they picked up on it because I did not put it in their system. And you should be able to see it, how it's shifted up there at the bottom. You can see it on the back side too. It's much more, you can tell a whole lot easier by looking at the bottom and seeing that extra part of the clear card. And well, you can actually see, like, there's part of the flame that's at the top of this one. So I got an 8.5, got a 9, and I was really excited about this one because I thought I sent in 3 that were really nice. I didn't even notice that one was miscut. But we have this one right here, perfect 10. Look at that, beautiful. 10 on all 4. I did not pay for subs on these, but they do provide, like, if you had a perfect 10, you would know that they're all 10s anyways, because you have to get a 10 in every one of these 4 grading areas for it to get the perfect 10. But they go ahead and show it too, so I'm glad that they just go ahead and print it on there. Alright, next up we have a first print silver foil, and this is for the E6 of 12. They do have a rainbow with this one, I believe. I believe they have a black tops too. So I guess you could have the non-hollow, silver, rainbow, and then I believe they only have black, but they don't have the red or the green. If I'm thinking correctly, I don't know if they have UK or not. So they would have at least 6 versions for that. I already have this one here in a PSA 10, but I had this extra, so I thought it'd be cool to send in. So we have a Charizard. This is from the Advanced Challenge. Pulled the Pristine 10, another really nice grade. This one I do as well, but check it out. Got the 10 again on 8 of 10 for the pop-up. And just so you guys know, I'm pulling from a box that has a ton of Topps cards that I've kept over the years that were in really nice shape, and I've sleeved them all. And a lot of times when you find Topps, they're usually beat up. They're in pretty bad shape. But I've been through a lot of Topps. Alright, next up we have another die cut. Pulled 2 10s. Back to, or was that 3 10s in a row? I don't even know if, actually I don't know if these were in a row. Yeah, we had the hollow, the pop-up, and then the die cut. And whenever you see Pristine 10, it just means that one of those other 4 subgrades that we had, one of those was going to be a 9.5. Next we have the die cut Charizard. This one's usually pretty tough. I like how they put in that little extra piece there so it doesn't move around too much. I didn't notice it on this one, but I do see it there now. So that's kind of cool. So I guess I could try to shake it, but it's not going to. Then here's a pop-up. The other pop-up got a 9 on this one. I think this one, maybe it was this corner. Yeah. Had a little bit of whitening on it. Sent in the sticker one. And again, like with this, I had a lot of stickers to choose from. For me, the hardest part on this one was finding something that was well centered. And even this one, you can tell that the centering's not perfect. And that would pull a 9.5. Alright, next up we have a Charizard Chrome. Pulled the 9.5. Definitely happy with that. Who wouldn't be happy with a Chrome 9.5? Then we have a Venusaur. This one pulled the 9.5 as well. This is not a Chrome, sorry. This is the silver foil. So it has the rays, so that should be second print. Oh, yeah. There we go. See, it actually says it on the label, so I like that. Then we have a Chrome. This one pulled the 10. Check this out. Also pulled the Chrome. If you guys remember, we pulled these in on the channel. So we pulled the Spectra Chrome with this one, and that one got the Pristine 10. I definitely like the fact that, you know, it's not as impossible to get 10s with CGC anymore. I know that that's kind of a bummer for those who submitted there in the beginning, but you know, the community complained about it, and I think they're trying to listen. And you got to have that with a company. I'm sure there's other things that people complain about. There's always stuff to complain about, but the fact that they're working and they're trying to do better with everything, I like that. So here we've got a Mewtwo silver foil. Guess that'd be Series 1. Well, it says Series 3. Oh, did I get it wrong? Oh, Series 3, Top Series 3. Okay. Yeah, there's probably only one print for that. I can't remember how that worked out. I only know the Series 1 Charizards. Alright. And we've got the Blastoise 8.5. Got the rainbow foil. Then we have a 9.5 on the silver foil. You can see the rays again. Always like that one. And we did pretty good on these Venusaurs. Let's put these out side by side. Yeah, so both of these are second print. Got a 9.5 and a Pristine 10 on this one. Then we got the regular Chrome and the Spectra Chrome. I know Gary likes him some Venusaurs. Got the Blastoise Chrome 9.5. What else we got in here? Oh yeah, I got something a little different here at the end. Have the Gengar 9.5. This one, man, if I could have got a 10 on this would have been sweet. But here's the Lugia. I believe this is the only one I have. The bottom does have those little white dots. I mean, it's tough to find these in 10s, but I've got more of the Johto series. Then I also sent in these right here, because I didn't have a ton of these. These are kind of like, almost like a secret rare pull or something for these sets. But here are those sticker cards. I got a perfect 10 on the Ashen Slowking, which is sweet. Who doesn't love to get a perfect? Then we have, here's number 2 of 10. Got pristine on the Misty and Articuno. Got a pristine 10 on the Melody, Tracy, and Zapdos, 3 of 10. Then we got a pristine 10 on the Lugia and Pikachu, 4 of 10. You're going to see one missing here in a second. Here's the 5 of 10. 9.5 on the Moltres. Had to be the one to drop. 7 of 10. I actually did have the 6 of 10, and I was looking at it, I'm like, well, what's going on here? So what happens is when you pull off these stickers, all it does is remove the Pokemon. It keeps the background intact. And I was looking at the card and like, well, who's supposed to be on this? And someone had actually taken the stickers off of it, so I didn't submit 6 of 10, which I wonder if CGC would have graded it, you know, because technically it still looks, it's a card, it's in good condition, it would just be missing the stickers. So I wonder if there's like a variation for having these with stickers and then without stickers. That would be interesting. So we've got a pristine 10 on that one. Got a 9.5 on the 8 of 10. I really like this one. Also got a pristine on the 9 of 10 for the Elekid and the Psyduck. Elekid, you don't see that guy too much. Got a 9.5 on the Togepi, Snorlax, and Execute. And that's the last one in the set because there's only 10 of them. So those did really well. I wish I'd had that number 6 so I could have completed out the set. And then the last card I want to show you guys, we have a die cut Blastoise, and it pulled the 10. So definitely happy with the grades. I think I went 21 for 50 on the pristine, or 21 for 50 on 10s, and then 3 of those 10s being perfect 10s. It was 2 or 3 of them, I can't remember. But I was just, I mean, I was stoked to actually have, you know, all of these graded and to be designated by their series, print, and then what type, because I'm a little OCD when it comes to that kind of stuff. And it was nice also to see that these 10s are much more attainable now, and I think that's going to do well for the long term with CGC. I know for those of you who first got in there in the beginning, it probably left a bad taste in your mouth, you know, getting back all those 8.5s, but no, they're working on it. And they were, you know, I think adaptation, being able to change and pivot in this industry is very important. And going forward, we'll just have to see how well CGC does. I plan to send in many more cards myself. I'm going to start sending in some regular subs, especially since they're very affordable and they're super fast. So I want to see how that does. And for those of you who have any questions for me, you're welcome to ask. But honestly, I just take it to CGC. I really liked in their system that you could easily find cards. If you start typing out information, it doesn't bring up more results. As you add more information, it actually narrows the search down. It was a little slow after I got in 20 or 30 cards. It was really tough for me to continue getting in cards at a quick pace just because the site was slowed down. I don't know if that was because so many people were on or not, but I'm going to continue to look into that because surely there's got to be a way for the internet or the site not to lag. If I can hit it at a good time, I'll try to figure out what would be a good time if that is the issue. And let me know what you guys think I should submit. I'm going to try to do a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh!, maybe some Magic, maybe some more Tops. I mean, I'm really not sure. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you are able to take something from it. And just let me know if you have any questions. And of course, if you are aware of any of these other versions, like for the 5th print, if you have the non-holo or rainbow holo, I would love to see it. And then same thing with the UK print. If you have a rainbow holo, I would love to see that as well. Thanks.